In this third part, we are going to experiment with colors and textures to get similar result as shown on the left. To start with, we are going to give our shader some color variation with the help of a noise texture as the vector between two color ramps. We can delete this color ramp and replace it with a duplicate of the one above it. Then we can connect both upper color ramp nodes with the color mix node and connect the color mix node with the emission shader. We do not see any change in the viewport because our two color ramp nodes are identical. What we are gonna do first is to connect this noise texture node directly into our color mix vector socket, so that you can clearly see why we need the color ramp node on the bottom. I am gonna put my preview render samples a bit lower so that the viewport renders faster. I will make my render border a bit smaller as well. Let us now start changing the colors of handles of the second color ramp node. Third handle on green does not look so bad. You can actually see slight tints of red in between the green, but it is subtle. Now, to make that transition between colors more apparent, we can connect the third color ramp node as shown and put it on the constant setting. You start seeing the effect when moving the right handle to the left. When zooming in on the preview render, we can see the clear border between the red and green color. Now when we put our color ramp setting on ease and adjust the handles a bit, you can see that the transition is more like a fading effect. Let's change some more colors to explore different looks and moods for our shader. Choose any color, go crazy. Later you can always open the saved file or change the colors back as you see in the video. Let's tweak the settings of our noise texture connected to the bottom color ramp node. Distortion distorts the noise, but I am not a fan of it on this shader. By increasing the detail, you add complexity to the noise. Giving our noise a smaller scale actually looks quite good in this case. It creates a bit of a nebula effect. You can make one of the two top color ramps dominate by adjusting both handles of the bottom color ramp to the left or right. I really like the current noise scale value. I might keep it like that. Let's try out some different colors on the top color ramp. Let's check out the different settings of our color mix node. Some settings might make it look better, while others do the opposite. This color setting is not so bad, it brings out the colors more. Me just playing around again with the colors, because it looks so pretty. For now I will keep the color. This is quite a nice look. Of course you can go for another color scheme to your liking. Now I want to show you what you can do with the mapping nodes. Some real magic going on there. These values that we are changing you can also animate, something we will do a lot. We can make our shader brighter by increasing the emission strength. It seems I cannot stop touching those colors. I think this might be it, the color scheme I am gonna settle with. A real cosmic look, I think. I will save this blend file since the shader actually looks cooler than in the promo video. Actually, I record my voice after the video, so that things stay more organized. One downside is that the atmosphere of the video is more mechanical. Let's zoom in on this bad boy. Let's see what we get by playing with these mad nodes up here. We can get a cool effect by switching it to modulo and then adjusting the value. I will just adjust the render samples here, since the adjusted shader needs more samples so it renders with less noise. I think this looks pretty interesting as well, although we are not going to use this as the final shader. Let's see what adjusting those noise texture values does to our shader. Something what you can do yourself is to try connecting random chosen texture nodes to some empty sockets and see what happens. This is the method I use to discover cool stuff. So let's check out some other settings of the matte node instead of the modulo one we have now. This one looks interesting in a way. Sometimes different setting does not always give good results. So basically you can tweak the settings and add random nodes the whole day and chances are that you will come across something nice. Luckily, I spent months experimenting to get to all the shaders taught and given as bonuses in this course, so you can save time and create beautiful artworks with it. So whatever you have discovered playing and experimenting with this file, you can save with a different name. For this course we can just reload the previous saved file. So let's stick to this shader setting so that we can move on to the next part of this project. Thanks for watching.